Hey everyone, it's time for another Farm Monday. We're heading back to the Forgotten Valley for another stream of Story of Seasons, A Wonderful Life. So last time we started Chapter 2 of the game, and we got through the entirety of spring, so today, our goal is to get through all of the summer of Year 2. So, let's get started. Oh right, this is where we left off last time. I had wanted to do one of the mini games last time I streamed this, so had to make sure I got over there nice and early. By the way, I am going to apologize in advance if you hear random cheering in the background tonight. The rest of my family is watching a Seahawks game. I'm not a big football fan. Like, I don't dislike football, but I don't watch every single game. Anyways, you might hear them cheering if the game is going good. Alright, so let's get our... recipe for the day, and then I think we'll head over to the mine for a bit. Alright, what do you got for us today? A sandwich? Did I not know how to put two slices of bread together before now? I can't believe this. Yeah, let's grab these flowers really quick. By the way, I'm about to test something that I set up for these streams specifically. I haven't had a chance to try this yet, so let me know how it sounds. I gotta wait a few more seconds before I can head in there. Alright, let's talk to him. Alright, so I've been saying for the last few streams that I don't really like heading down to the mines on stream because there's no music down here. At least when I'm running around the overworld, there's like ambient noise going on. The caves don't really have much of that. So, I have now added in a setting on OBS to play music and have it fade in and out. Let me know how the volume sounds on that, by the way. I think it should be quieter than my talking, but I didn't have much time to test this tonight. Right now, it's still very much a temporary setup for this. I've only got 2 songs loaded and ready to go. I need to go through my playlist of Bluesky music and figure out what songs would be fitting for this that also wouldn't be like way over the top and like out of, you know, not really fitting the tone of just a chill little session of digging in the mine. Not gonna come down here and have like the heavy metal guitar playing, for instance. Alright, I think that sells for a pretty decent amount, so that's a good find. Oh, another one, nice. So, as I said at the start, the goal for today is to get through the summer of year 2. I'm trying to do 1 season per stream now, just to make sure we, you know, actually get through the game at a reasonable pace. Because I do want to play this all the way till the end. But it is a long game. Most Story of Seasons games, like, they would have the, like, quote-unquote end of the game be at the end of year 2. If you played Stardew Valley, for instance, you know how, like, your grandpa, like, evaluates the farm at the end of year 2, start of year 3. Most Harvest Moon / Story of Seasons games do that as well. This game is a little bit different. It goes for... I don't know the exact number of chapters, but it's quite a bit longer than your traditional Story of Seasons game, that's for sure. So, no matter what, there's going to be a lot of streams of this. Hope everyone's having a good night tonight. Earlier today I was finishing the DLC for Sonic Frontiers. That was very difficult. I was not expecting the DLC for that game to be so tough. But I got through it, and the final boss was absolutely worth it. Obviously, I'm not going to talk much more about that, just because, you know, don't want to spoil it for people who haven't played it yet. But hey, if you got the game, it's free. Just be warned, it gets very tough. Alright, let's head back outside. Carter, why aren't you impressed with my gyroid? Takakura left a note in the living room. The animal breeding you ordered is done. Keep an eye on the female over the next few days. Alright, cool. So, possibly... I forget how long it takes, but we should be getting another cow. Maybe on this stream? Oh gosh, the rain. Fish of Forgotten Valley, Part 3. A remarkable fish called the bony tongue calls this valley home. A big fan of marshes and ponds, it's been around since, you won't believe this, prehistoric times. Catching sight of the elusive creature is quite rare, and very few anglers have managed to catch any larger specimens. Huh, guess I'll have to keep an eye out for that. I am not super familiar with the fish I'll be able to find in this game. Especially because right now I'm still stuck with the... I want to say the copper fishing rod? Yeah, copper fishing rod. Okay, so I waited a little too long to feed the animals today, so we're not going to get our usual amount of milk, which is a shame, but we'll manage. Normally I try to take care of them first thing in the morning, but again, there was a mini game I was trying to do ahead of time. Oh hey, there's my son. Alright, let's milk the cow really quick. Don't push the cow! That's rude. That kid will not be stopped. Alright. So we've taken care of that. We need to feed the sheep. Oh, we need to brush the sheep too. Game? Game, please let me brush the sheep. Oh, well that would explain why I couldn't brush it. I was like, huh, that's odd. But apparently I was just being a fool. What else is new? Did I already put away the... Hang on. I am just messing up all over the place today. Is there... Wait, did I take out all of the fodder or something? Hang on, I gotta go into my menu. I'm confused right now. Okay, there it is. For whatever reason, that just was not clicking with me that that's what it was. Okay. Let's put that away. Now, this first day is going to be pretty short. Because I'm not going to stay up late when there's no reason to. So we're probably just going to take care of the animals and then head straight to bed. So I still need to check on the chickens. I should probably go put that extra fodder back before I forget that I've got all of my fodder in the inventory. Alright, let's check in with Vinny. Howdy, hey, you doing okay? Want to hear a helpful hint? Okay, we've read that one before. Takakura says there's a boy and his papa who go running dang near every day. Must be nice to have legs and feet instead of roots and leaves. But you can do anything you put your mind to, right? One day, this valley will be famous for the world's first running plant. Let's chat a little bit longer. I can only eat crops and crop seeds, you see? If I had my way, I'd be eating gourmet meals every day, but my tummy doesn't agree with people food. Yeah, let's keep talking. Alright, we've heard that one. How far are we getting with friendship? Okay, we are really getting there now. So pretty soon we should be able to make our hybrid crops. We need to start selling some of our male chickens. We really don't need them. I can't get rid of chat. Can't get rid of... I refuse to sell tasty KFC. That chicken is never gonna get sold. We'll sell Runo. Okay, so... Don't need to water anything since it's raining. I think we're just gonna head straight to bed. Let me see if there's any events happening out here. I don't think so. Yeah, no one's really hanging around, so... What's up, Sully? Evening, neighbor. Forgotten Valley is huge. It's perfect for jogging. There's no chance of bumping into anyone. Except right now. I'm a track coach in the city, and, to be honest, it'd be easier on my family if we lived closer to everything. But we moved out here so I'd have more room to run. Ooh, we got new tasks available. What's up? Hey. Today's not a good day to be wandering around outside. Good talk, dude. Okay, so she wants a watermelon. Okay, so... Salad, I can't make that, I don't think. I don't think I can make that with, like, a tomato and a melon. I think I actually need to make the hybrid crop. Wanted energy drink. I don't know how to make an energy drink. Most people live by a schedule. They do the same things at the same times every day. Even the people here try to stay on top of their routines. It's true. Oh, you're here too. What a coincidence. I'm fond of this place. You a fan too? I don't know. I can't really say I'm a fan of the inn. I don't really have an opinion on it one way or the other, to be honest, since I don't stay there. Alright, let's wrap up today and get started on day 2. There were so many lovely finds on my walk today. I brought back whatever looked useful to share with you. Be sure to check the box by the front door when you have some spare time. I should just give her the same flower that she gave me. that's it for today. Let's move on to day 2. Dalton, you've got a new friend! Hurry and see! Come on, chop chop! What do you name it? Gotta think of a name. Oh, and it's a girl, by the way. Alright, we are going to name this chicken Chickens. I don't know why, but for whatever reason, I'm just like, I gotta name it this. There's no other possible name. Alright, give me 1 second. I'm looking something up really quick. Just want to verify something involving the animals. Alright, sorry about that, just had to look up some tips on how to do something, and I didn't have a better time to do it. Let's swap our outfit for today. Hairstyle can stay the same, but you know what? I'm gonna go with... We'll go with light blue. Let's look in the mirror. Say I'm 4 heads tall. If only I knew who they were. It's a random art joke. Alright. I am gonna very quickly rush over to the grave. I might be too late in the day to do this already. Alright. I still need to look up if there's a reward for doing this. I want to say there's a reward for doing it 10 times, but I'm not 100% sure. generally I've been trying not to look up too much stuff related to this game. Like, it's a remake of an old game, so, I mean, it's hard to get upset about spoilers for something like that. But at the same time, I never played this as a kid. Or at least I didn't play very much of it. I played a little bit of the PS2 version, but that's about it. So most of this game is honestly new to me. Perfect. Sorry about that. I was trying to look up if there was a specific reward for doing it a certain number of times, and could not find a straight answer, and I don't want to spend half the stream just Googling stuff, so, you know. I guess we'll just find out as we go. Okay, before it gets much later, let's head back to the farm and go take care of our animals. Alright, let's start with milking these two. Alright. So I'm gonna let the rest of them outside. And then we'll take care of the sheep really quick. Ghost Nina is always watching. Yeah, I gotta be honest, when I started this game, I did not know that Nina was gonna just die after the first chapter. That was sad. But I mean, now her ghost is still around. Okay, so it had a total of 8 birds, nice. Oh my gosh. The puppo was really moving. I don't know why. That running animation is so funny to me. It's like, look at him go! It's so fast, and yet the dog is so slow. Man, at some point I need to stream Magical Melody. I love that game. That and 64 were the ones that I played the most as a kid. Yeah, I would love to go through Magical Melody on stream sometime. Definitely not until I finish this game, that's for sure. Oh, I need to plant stuff. Yeah, let's get these melons planted. Oh gosh, I would love a remake of that so badly. Honestly, that is definitely one that would benefit from having a remake, just because Natsume's translations of these games weren't always the best. So having one that's, got a little more character and a little less, a few less typos would be great. Let's call the birds outside. Oh god, a remake of 64 would be fantastic. Honestly, what I would love is do a remake of 64 in the art style of the recent Doraemon Story of Seasons games. I think that would be like a really good fit for that. Didn't 64 get a remake? Not necessarily. So there's 64, and then there was Back to Nature, which was, it started development as a port of 64 and ended up just becoming its own thing. And then that has since gotten like a GBA sort of remake, and then that got a remake. So there's been like a remake of a remake of a remake of it, but not a remake of just that original game. Because even though Back to Nature shares like a lot of the same assets, the characters, personalities, environment, it's all very different at the end of the day. So it would be nice to get a remake that's more faithful to like that original version. Do I not have the chicken feed with me right now? Oh, there it is. Apparently, I just can't locate any of the feed bags today. Because I was also having a difficult time identifying the fodder earlier. Alright, let's head on up to the mine. Also, let's put the brush away, because we don't need that right now. Do we have a fish we can give Pui? Okay, and then I think we've got... Let's try giving Nami the clay horse. Alright, let's see what recipe we get today. Yesterday we learned how to make a sandwich, so... That's a little more complicated than a sandwich, I'll give them that. I was really hoping it would be like an even easier recipe, like, you learned how to make toast. Like, I just didn't know how to use a toaster until now. Alright, let's get started. By the way, let me know if the music is too loud while I'm digging. I'm testing out a new setup for playing music during these streams. Mainly just so that, like, when I'm stuck in the mines and there's no music playing, I can at least have some background noise. Right now I only have like 1 or 2 songs set up for that, so before next stream I'll try and get a few more songs, or at the very least get like a playlist set up. But I can't use my usual music setup for this. I mean, technically I could, but it would just have the music stop abruptly anytime I'm, finished a section. I want it to be a little bit smoother than that. Oh my gosh, it's already 3 o'clock. I lost track of time today. Look and see what we've got to sell to Van tomorrow. I also need to try and give him some gifts before his shop opens tomorrow. Because I could really use the advantage on the haggling system. From what I understand, you have an easier time haggling with him if you're friends with him. And it's so far been kind of difficult to give him gifts. Like, I have a general idea of the kinds of gifts he wants, but every time I've tried to talk to him, it's been at, like, one of the points in time where he's like, well, sorry, I can't take a gift right now. But I don't want to spend the next 30 minutes haggling with Van again, so we're gonna try and just shower him with gifts first thing in the morning. Oh, I almost missed it. Need to zoom in that much. This one minigame is the most I've gotten use out of the Switch's zoom in feature. Oh wow. Just in time. Now, Carter, you could be a little impressed in the gem I found. Oh, nice. Alright, chat, what do we name the sheep? Usually give them a milk, egg, milky soup, fish, and a coin or something. Alright, I'll try a few of those things. Alright. This is Shank the Sheep. guess I'll place its feet in there.
Animals, and then I guess maybe I'll run into town and see if there's anyone to talk to. I mean, there's always someone to talk to, but it's pretty late in the day already. No, one thing, I've definitely pointed this out before in the streams, but one of my favorite details they added is that the change between seasons is a little more gradual. So, like, the cherry blossoms there, most trees had them for, like, the entirety of spring. But then a few still have them, like, a few days into summer now. It's just, like, the little subtle changes as the season goes on are a nice addition. I definitely prefer that over, you know, how these games normally do it, where it's like, alright, first day of summer, it's super sunny and, you know, what you would expect from summer. First day of fall, everything is orange. You know, like, having that more gradual flow just feels better. Let's see if Daryl's home. I don't think I've talked to him much. Well, should have expected that. Anyone at the cafe right now? The herbal tea here is my favorite. Helps me clear my head when I catch myself overthinking things. I don't think we need to order any food. Whoops, did not mean to talk to him again. All of the cafe's drinks are bona fide Gavin originals. They'll be sure to give you the push you need to keep rocking and rolling through the day. Trust me. Okay, but Gavin, what do you say to this fish? Take it right now because he's tending the bar. Oh, and of course he stops doing that as soon as I walk out the door. Dang it. So I think Gary is still too depressed to take any gifts right now. You got a lot of work ahead of you yet. But practice makes perfect, as they say. Will he take a gift? You sure? Alright. Alright, you can have this flower. Okay, so third day of summer is about to begin, which means it's almost time to haggle with Van again. Woo! Howdy, hi! Today flew by. Guess what? While I was watching the house, 3 tiny elf critters popped up out of nowhere. They made a ruckus, but it seemed like fun. Their names were Bart and Mac, something like that. So they were nature sprites, whatever the heck that means. Anything else to say? Oh, nice, we can finally mix crops. I don't think I have any to mix right now, though. Actually, no, I do have watermelon and potatoes. Wait, hang on, what was that quest we needed? Okay, so she wants a watermelon. Toma mellow. Alright, let's try this. These are Toma seeds. Alright, I had a feeling that wasn't going to be the right mixture. I thought about that literally as I hit OK, that like, oh right, there's also just regular melons. That's a different thing in this game. I mean, it's a different thing in reality too. I forgot that melons were in the game. Let's try a couple different mixtures. Tomato seeds. Alright, what is this gonna be? Potato. That's a good name. All of the animals should be good right about now. Oh, I didn't realize that was tonight. Hey, Dalton, the fireworks festival is tonight. Only reason we go through with it every year is because folks are always asking to see our masterworks in action. You'll come and watch too, won't ya? Good. Well, we better skedaddle. Brought the whole family, eh? Ain't that nice? Always good to have a crowd. It's why we put on the show. Oh, let me turn off that music. Forgot to turn it off when we finished mining. Oops. Takakua, here! No, Even Larry wants you to watch with us. Please, Takakura. Well, alright, if you insist. Okay, folks, show's about to start. Keep your eyes on the skies. Boom! Hee hee! Woo! Pretty flowers in the sky! Hee hee! Larry is having so much fun. I'm so glad to see him full of life and energy. At this rate, I'm sure he'll grow up strong and healthy. Let's all come and watch the fireworks together next year, too. Yeah, together! Yay! With Takakua, too! Alright, now it's time to head to bed. Fireworks pretty, so big! Muku Muku, where are you? Well, I'm glad Larry has become friends with the Yeti. I'm glad Larry had so much fun at his first fireworks festival. Let's bring him to next year's, too. Whoops. Alright, we've seen all of those. We'll go with this outfit. Whoops. I always do that. Just press B and assume it's gonna stay. Maybe I've let myself go since I got married. Nah, no way. I still look great. I think. Okay, let's double check that recipe. Toma mellow salad. Oh, that's just my inventory. I thought I had stuff in the fridge. Okay, so that one we can make. It just requires a melon and a tomato. Unfortunately, I don't have any melons right now. I think I just planted some a few days ago, so I will put away a few of these tomatoes and save them for that. Put away a few potatoes as well. Let's save 5 watermelons. I should start building up a inventory in the fridge. I'm just gonna use up those herbs right now. So I could make that, but I don't want to right now. Wait, do I not have... Oh, it's herbal soup. I don't know why. Once again, I was just completely overlooking that. Oops. Okay. What was the other recipe? So, he wanted pickled veggies. She wants energy drink. I don't think I have a recipe for making energy drink.
Would it be under desserts or entrees? I would guess desserts if all these other drinks are here. You just have to buy the energy drink from Van. Oh! Oh. I completely forgot that that's a thing he sells because I just never buy it. Okay, and I think the thing that I was thinking of was pickled veggies. Yeah. So for this one, I do need hybrid crops to make it. Raw turnip, tomato, sweet tern, carrot tern, and I guess one that I don't even know yet. Alright, before we do much else, let's milk the cows. And then I will try and talk to Van before he starts, like, heading down to set up shop. Alright, Van, what's up? I got a bunch of stuff for you. You sure? What about now that you're just standing there? Please, I beg of you, put that away. You'll only tempt me. I wasn't prepared for that expression on him. We were talking last time about making a Van emote. That might be a good face to use for it. Wait, sir? Sir? Where are you going? I'm gonna wait until you stop walking. Try the fish a third time, you should take it. Okay. I'm not used to having to go 3 times to give a gift. I don't think he'll take the flower. I think he'd probably take the moonlight ore. Ah, I do so enjoy what you have there. What, are you offering to give that away for free? Yeah? Coin. I'll have you know that I would be willing to offer a considerable sum for that. By all means, bring it to my shop sometime. Van. Guess he doesn't want that. Is there anything else I could give him right now? I'd like to drop by the dig site. Carter may be willing to part with some of his finds, and I simply cannot pass up such an opportunity. I could try the egg. Do I have a regular one? Yeah, let's go with that. I'll wait until he stops walking again. Awesome. I might try the herbal soup. He might have the same reaction to that, though, that he did for the milky soup, so this might not work. Alright. Well, we gave him enough gifts. Hopefully we've got some better odds now for the haggling. When did I catch a stringfish? I don't remember that. Must have been last stream, I guess. I don't think I've done any fishing yet today. Alright, it's 9 o'clock, so we can't go to Nina's grave. I checked the time on that. It's available until 8 a.m. each day. Oh, that's right. He gave me this fish for cleaning the grave. I will say, that's one thing I wish they would do in this game is, like, you can see visually what, like, characters are handing you whenever you complete a task. But the game doesn't say the name of what it is. So, like, for instance, with the stringfish, all I saw was like, oh, he gave me a fish. I don't know what kind of fish he gave me until I actually look in the menu. It would be nice if the game was like, you got blank. But, I mean, that's such a minor thing that it's not really a big deal. The only time I've really found that to be a problem is, like, when I give someone, like, an item for completing their task, and the camera's just in a weird position, so, like, for instance, I'll walk up to them and I'm talking to them like this. That's like, okay, I can't see what I'm being given behind the shape of my giant head. So... it's only happened, like, once or twice, but I think, like, there was one task where I was given, like, seeds or something for completing it, and I could not tell you what kind of seeds they were. Let's water things. I need to check and see what all I've got planted right now. Watermelon, watermelon. Alright, we do have melons as well. I just have to hope they grow in before that task is finished. Or before time runs out on it, rather. And I should look for something to buy 4 seeds of. Alright. Cool. Let's head on over to Van. Let's sell one more of the chickens. We're gonna say goodbye to Licious. named after Chumley from Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. And just like Chumley, he's gone by the end of the second year. Just ridden out of the streams. Yeah, I've been watching Yu-Gi-Oh! GX with some friends recently. It's such a dumb show, but I love it. They say that most people in the city have a device to keep their homes cool. Isn't something like that bad for your health? Like, the more I talk about it, the hotter it feels. But even if I avoid bringing it up, I can't help but think about it. I didn't even have, like, proper air conditioning in this house until, like, earlier this year. For the longest time, we had to rely on, like, the smaller, like, window ACs that only cool down a single room. And even then, they don't do a great job of it. So finally getting proper air conditioning recently was very, very nice, especially with how hot it got this year. Alright, chat, moment of truth. It's time to haggle with Van. I guess we can sell all of those when we've got so many growing in. 3 of these. 4 of these. Oh right, I do have those hybrid crops. I could just plant those. Hang on. I'm just thinking really quick. Yeah, I'll just plant the 3 of those for now. Oh wait, let's take one of those back. What else do we have that's worth selling? Oh, right. Those, and then... Alright, one more. $36,000. Changed my mind. First try, let's go! Alright, that is way better. I spent so much time haggling with Van last stream. Alright. I think we're good. Let me double check who wanted the energy drink. Okay. Dalton, what's up? Here for a little house party? The fireworks festival was so awesome! Imagine if we could have fireworks every day! And the party would really be non-stop. Dude, wouldn't that be sick? No, not really a big fan of fireworks. So, how's marriage? Is life still fun after you've settled down? Me, I don't even want to think about marriage and kids and stuff. I'd miss out on too many parties. Huh? Did you, need anything from me? I'm just stopping by. Oh no, don't mind me. I think we can do a minigame with him while he's here. Might be wrong about that. I think it's only when it's raining. Yeah, because Lou's not even at the inn right now. Oh well.
Oh, I reckon this is what I asked for on the bulletin board? Much obliged. I'm real grateful you brought it. We don't need this old set of beach toys in our household anymore, but maybe Larry might take a liking to it. You take care now, you hear? I'll post something up again next time I have any errands that need doing. Kid, how's it going? The fireworks at the festival were something else. Really amazing stuff. Watching those pretty lights fade into the night sky brought back so many memories. By the way, something tells me you might need more space to grow crops. The soil at the edge of the farm is real fertile. Bet it'd make an amazing field. If you want to do something with it, just write it down in the ledger. Oh, nice! We can finally do that. Amazing field! Built a field in the back of the farm using extremely fertile soil. I'm not sure if that'll be the next thing we get. I mean, let's be real, it probably will be. But I do want to get the processing room and the coop upgrade. The field makes the most sense, though, because it'll increase the amount of money we're bringing in. Here, have some herbal soup. Okay, I don't have enough to sell today to afford that, but I guess I know what we're buying at the end of the stream. Let's see. Alright, it's been a little bit since we've went over to the villa, so why don't we head there? And then I think I'll cap off this day with some fishing. Okay, it is way too hot. We gotta hit the beach. Actually, wait. Right, that's not the house I was thinking of. Good, stay that way. Hiya, did you come to play? I can't be all graceful and refined like Lumina is, but Mama says I should be. You have business here as well then, Dalton? What a coincidence to see you here. Each time I visit, Kate has some new story to tell me. They're all quite fascinating. Wait, have I looked around this house yet? Mix a stick of butter together with milk and an egg, and bake in the oven for a delightful dessert. Well, that'll be nice once we actually have butter. Common sense for the white-collar worker, how economies work. Ah, must be Garrett's books. Someone would be pretty cross if a guest opened her closet without permission. I have been trapped. Someone was kind enough to allow me into her home. and the two of us get along quite well. I'm not proud of it, but I do envy Kate. She's lucky to have such a loving mother. This kitchen is spotless. Can you please move? Please? Help? I would like to leave now. Okay, there we go. There are various scribbles scattered around the desk. A strawberry, a stick of butter, and an egg make a surprisingly tasty hors d'oeuvre. Learn the recipe for... A stuffed animal with soft, fluffy fur. How cute. Spacious closet. These flowers are actually made of cloth. Kate's shelf is stuffed full of comics and novels. There's a tiny note hidden between the books. You can bake a cake with milk, an egg, and a carrot. Learn the recipe for... I'm gonna guess that's carrot cake. Just a hunch, you know? I've already talked to you, so probably don't have anything new to add. What is it, whippersnapper? Can I help you? It's a bundle, but you don't have what I asked for. I was hoping he would say what it was. Hello there. Did you need something? Glad to see everyone enjoyed themselves at the fireworks festival. If they like those flashy ones so much, we'll make them next time, too. Alright, I think it's time to do a little bit of fishing. I've been to fireworks festivals all over the world, but the one in Forgotten Valley will always be my favorite. I've got high standards when it comes to cooking, but I gotta admit, this looks delicious. Oh, wait, is it for me? Yeah, gee, thanks so much. Can't tell you how excited I am to try. Yo, how are you? When I've got an image in my head that I just can't shake, I punch that image into the metal. That's how my art is born. I mean, same, except, you know, my art is drawn on a tablet and not punched into metal. But that's still pretty sick. Alright, while we do a little bit of fishing, I'm gonna get up and stretch for a second. And have a drink of my water.
Oh, well, that's a pretty cool find. I don't think I've caught one of those yet. Anyways, back to taking a drink of my water. I was just so surprised by that catch that I had to comment on it. Alright. And that's it for Van. Do a little more fishing. Then we'll go milk the cows again and call it for the day. Alright, I think that's enough catches for one day. Let's head on back to the farm. Oh, it's you. Good evening. Those fireworks at the festival were something else, eh? Of course they were. Cole and I made them. But that wasn't even our best work, if you can believe it. One day we'll show you all a firework that'll knock your socks off. Alright. Oh, I should probably... I'm gonna put them back in the barn and then bring them all back out. Because that should bring out the new sheep and the one that was previously pregnant. Alright. I don't like that the lights are flickering. Hopefully that doesn't end up being an issue. What is going on? Like, the weather is not that bad. I don't know why the lights keep flickering. Also, hang on. Was that wonder just called Fishnado? They really make a Sharknado reference in this game? That's funny. What record do we have playing right now? I do like 64 memories. Let's go with the Harvest Moon DS theme for now. Honey Bun, there are 2 little ducks in the pond outside. I wonder where they wandered in from. Well, now that they're here, why don't we keep them? Nah, not interested. Obviously, we want the ducks. Great! Then we need to think of names. What would be a good name for the male duck? What should we name the duck? I think I am going to name this one Luck. Luck? Yes, I like that. Okay, what about the female one? We'll name them Luck and Lucky. Lucky, perfect. Why don't you take them to the coop? So that was part of why I needed to sell some of my chickens. You can't get the 2 ducks until you have at least 2 spots open in the roost. In the roost. What is this, Animal Crossing? In the coop. In our 12th Special Town series, we'll introduce you to a village whose residents are living way past the average human lifespan. Cat Birdie is reporting live from the village now. Hello, Cat Birdie here. As one might expect, I've passed by quite a large number of older folks already during my initial walk. Let's have a word with one of the residents, shall we? Excuse me? Yes? How old are you, sir? Why, I'm 100 years old. Wow, we've already discovered a centenarian here. What a surprise. I was completely caught off guard by that word. I'm the oldest in the village, actually. Is that right? Incredible. I'll have to talk to more of the folks here. Hey now, I'm 105 years old. I'm the oldest, you foolish whippersnapper. Oh, really? Fascinating. Well, if you're 105, then I'm 110. I'm the oldest, confound it. Nope, 'cause I'm 120. You're both horse feathers. I'm the oldest one here. I'm 132 years old. I'll let you in on my little secret. I'm actually 142 years old. Couldn't tell, could you? If you're 142, then I'm 154. You two can't win against me. I'm 160. Excuse me? Hello? Hey, you, reporter. You gotta believe me. I'm 170 years old, I swear. Oh, yeah? Well, that makes me 200. Fiddlesticks. If that's the case, then I'm... There you have it, folks. These may just be the longest lived humans in the world. This has been Cat Birdie. Wow, Cat, that's quite the village. Thanks for your report. Tune in next time for more of the rare and unseen. Alright, that was a good one. I mean, I got the joke right away, but I was not expecting it to go on that long. Do we have a flower to give? Alright, let's change our look for the day. Today we'll go with the classic look. Look in mirror. It's showtime. Just real quick, I am going to save. I'm here for Tropica Monday. How dare you? You know it's Farm Monday. I can't believe you would just come here and say the wrong show name. In fact, you know what, Juker? Just for you, I'm not even going to the beach today. I was gonna go do some fishing, but now it's not happening. There's not gonna be any fishing on this day. Won't catch any fish anyway. You're right, I won't, because I won't go down to fish. I'm just gonna stand here and, like, aggressively clean this grave. Alright, let's clean the grave. I am the master at cleaning graves, apparently. This grave has never been more clean. Well, my family is watching the Seahawks game in the other room, and I'm guessing they scored a touchdown. I had to mute for a second because the cheering was so loud. Okay, I want to say that was our 5th time cleaning the grave. Alright, so I am going to gather these flowers, and then we're going to head up to the mine. Actually, I guess before we go into the mine itself, I will go get our recipe for the day. So, Juker, you're not going to believe the recipe I got at the start of the stream. I learned how to make a sandwich. Just a regular, plain old sandwich. After the last Ace Attorney stream, for whatever reason, was like sandwich themed. Turnberry cake. Neat. So I said I wasn't going to fish, but I lied. I'm just not gonna fish down by the ocean. You're never gonna see the beach on this stream. Alright, we got time for one more before we head into the mine. By the way, Juker, you're not going to believe it, but we finally became friends with Van. So, when we did the first Van visit today, we got it first try. We got the haggling down immediately. Alright, time to do some digging. Which means it's time for some music. You can check the VOD. It's real. It happened. By the way, let me know how the volume is on the music. Still testing out this setup for turning on music whenever I go somewhere where there's none. Bit loud. Alright. Let's see. Alright, how's that? Epic. So yeah, right now I've only got 2 songs set up for playing during that. I've got one of Popsky's songs called... I think this one is literally just called CC. And then the other one I've got set up is, of course, Smash. I mean, of course I was going to have my actual theme song set up. Eventually, I'm going to set it up so that I'm going to have to stitch together a few songs into one single MP3 file. But whenever I do that, I can then have a sort of playlist going during the stream. Normally when I stream, I have like an actual stream playlist set up that's just, you know, using the media player on my computer. But I can't have it fade in and out when I use that. And I don't want to just awkwardly stop everything and then be like, alright, music's over, it's done, it's finished. So I have to have like a separate setup just for like little segments like these where I'm turning the music on and off. So, I should be adding a few new emotes soon. At this point, I'm really just waiting to get instant upload eligibility. Once I have that, I can start doing follower emotes. The problem right now is there's not a good way on Twitch to track how many streams you've done. And I need to have streamed for 60 days over the last 2 years. And based on my estimates, I am very close to that, but I don't know for sure what day I'll hit 60. So right now, I'm just waiting until the end of each stream to see if, like, do I have this yet? Do I have this now? I do have, I have one emote slot open right now, I think. And then, like, animated emotes, bid emotes, all that. But because I'm so close to reaching that threshold, I don't want to add any more until I get that. Because if something, for whatever reason, was blocked, it would mess up the whole process. So basically, I'm just waiting until I have that ability unlocked before I start adding new emotes again. But once I can, I've got quite a few ideas. We're absolutely going to add a van emote. Like, I just have to after the last few streams. Besides, I'll definitely be playing another Story of Seasons game at some point that has van in it. He's one of those characters that pops up a few times in the series. Plus, I mean, like, even if you don't know the game that he's from, like, he's the kind of character design where you just immediately get a sense for who he is. Alright, I think that's enough of the mines for today. So, other than just adding that music thing, between the last stream and this one, I completely overhauled my OBS setup for streams. Basically, I just reorganized a bunch of stuff, got rid of, like, extra, like, scenes and stuff that just I didn't have use for anymore. I want to try and get these set up so that they are just a little more. What's the right way to put this? I'm trying to set up the stream so that they're a little bit more manageable, and also a little more flexible in how like they function. So, for instance, previously for the different seasonal borders I had for these streams, I had them set up as just like different image layers on the same scene. So if I wanted to switch to the next season, it was just, alright, I turn on this one layer and then turn off the other layer. I've since realized that was not the right way to do it. So now I have the season set up as actual scenes. Just to show that off for a second. That is a much better way of handling it. Oh, there's the beach. Guess where we're not going, Juker. In fact, we're just going to fish right here, away from the beach. It's a good content town. We definitely need to do another, like, actual Stardew Valley stream sometime. I do kind of want to take a bit of a break from that. Mainly because, like, I want to get through this game in a reasonable amount of time. And this is a long game. I was talking about it earlier, but typically a Story of Seasons or Harvest Moon game has its quote-unquote ending after the second year. I believe this one is like 5 or 6 chapters. So that's like 6 years. So yeah, even going one season per stream, this is going to be a lot of streams. But thankfully, you know, they make for a nice chill time. It's a nice, relaxing game to just pick up and play every once in a while. Oh, how sweet of you. Thanks a lot. I was looking forward to this. Here you go. I hope you like your reward. Oh, let's give a fish to Daryl while he's walking by. I was trying to find like the least impressive fish to give him, but they were all kind of decent. I think tomorrow I'll set up a market over here and see if I can sell a few of these fish. I think it's too late in the day right now. Everyone's going to be going by already. Or rather, they've already gone by there, so they're not going to be buying anything else. I don't want to ride you. Alright, let's care for the animals and then go to bed. What am I getting tagged in right now? No, it's nothing. Alright. Oh, I might need to sell one more chicken. Because I don't think I can put a fertilized egg in there. Yep. So we need to get rid of one more male chicken. Alright, chat. This is it. This is the big question. Do we get rid of chat, or do we get rid of Tasty KFC? Only one of these chickens can remain. Get rid of Smash Tunes? Alright, chat it is. That's it. That's the end of chat. Goodbye, chat. Can't believe I just sold the chat. Don't like doggy. It's really scary. That's really funny. Where'd Mama go? be perfectly content to live here in Forgotten Valley for the rest of my life. Bet you feel the same way, right, honey bun? Before you and I got together, Vesta would go on and on about the man I was supposed to marry, and I never knew how to react. She always told me that he was a good person, or rather, he seemed like a good person. I was told that the man from my arranged marriage was a businessman. What kind of life would I have lived if I had married him? I know it's in the past, but I can't quite imagine what that other life would be like. Maybe that's why I wonder about it so much. If only the valley could stay like this forever. That's right, I already gave her a flower today. Wasn't sure about that. Excuse me. Good morning, honey bun. Look how beautiful it is today. It's the perfect day for a family beach trip. I found some beach toys in front of the house, and I remembered that Larry said he wanted to go to the ocean sometime. Since the weather's so nice, we might as well make a whole event of it and take a little walk. Where are we going? That's a secret. You'll find out when we get there. Ooh! I can't wait! I can't believe after I said we weren't going to the beach, the game's like, no, you're going to the beach. Ah, beach! It's a beach! After I specifically said not to go to the beach. Tropical Monday is unavoidable. I think Larry has had his fill of excitement for the day. We should head home soon. Oh, he looks so sad. No, play more, play more. This is chat when I say stream's about to end. Stay beach, Papa. Oh, I know. Why don't we take a little souvenir home with us? Souvenir? What's that? Well, like a conch shell. Did you know, if you put one up to your ear, you can hear the ocean no matter where you are? Ooh, really? Yes. The first time it happens to you, you'll be so surprised. Why don't we search for one together? Even your son wants to celebrate Tropical Monday. I can't believe this. I've been betrayed. Oh, cool, it's only 10 a.m. I was really worried that the game is going to be like, alright, it's now 7 o'clock at night, it's over. Oh, I need to go put the animals back inside. Okay, rain, rain, and more rain. Let's change our look really quick. We'll dress for the rain. Wait, hang on, I meant to look in the mirror as well. Last night's sponsor was so dumb because I already beat the game. I just never left the hub for an hour. That's really funny. Alright, let's put all the animals back inside. It's funny, I was thinking about how I forgot to water the crops. The rain helps with that. That does it for me. I'm just making sure there's no other eggs just chilling out here. Alright, let's give everyone their fodder. Alright, where is... Alright, let's get these two milked. Oh, whoops, that one's sleeping. I've messed up. Alright, that one. Whoa! the vibrating bowl. That bowl was very excited to get pet. Alright. Let's go check on the crops, and then we'll quickly run over to the mine. Okay, the watermelons are ready. Nice. So, by the end of this stream, we'll have a nice upgraded farm, so that's going to be fun. Alright, let's head down here. I have a feeling I'm going to need to turn this song down. But let's go. Let's turn on Smash. Yeah, that seems like it's a little bit too loud. Alright, let me know how that song is. Can you go back to the beach? Never. Look, Juker, if you really want to remember the beach, just go find a conch shell or whatever. But you know, if you put it up to your ear, you'll hear the sound of my stream. It's true. Actually, I don't need to hear your actuallys, Juker. I can't believe this. But in actuality, it's because I actually put Wi-Fi in every conch shell in the world. So you can connect to twitch.tv and listen to Smash tunes like that. Yeah, well, you know. You gotta do things for branding, you know? They don't call me the conch shell tunes for nothing. How come millions of people aren't watching? Ouch. Look. It's like when you... It's like when a stream doesn't count the views because you've got it muted in the background. Yeah, I actually happen to have, like, millions of lurkers. That's exactly what it is. Yep. Alright, not great luck with the wait a second. I almost missed that. That one was sneaky. I was gonna say, really bad luck today. Alright, let's head back out. So I've been thinking about, like, other games to stream in the future that aren't farming sims. I think at some point soon I want to stream through the Oracle games. So Zelda, Oracle of Ages, and Oracle of Seasons. I've been playing through Oracle of Ages recently, which was the one I grew up with. Back then, I did not have Oracle of Seasons, and the one time I played it, I did not get very far. And then also, when I played it on 3DS Virtual Console, I don't think I finished it, so... Ages, I actually remember better than I thought I did. I've been getting through the game pretty quickly. I would probably want to play through them both off-stream first, for practice. Just because, like... You know, I want to experience the game fresh. I don't want backseating or anything when I'm playing it. But, yeah, I think it'd be fun to stream through both of those. They're both fairly short Zelda games, too. I think they're, what, like... Probably around, like, 8 hours each, maybe 10. Maybe a little bit more than that, but they're short. Either that, or I could stream the Link's Awakening remake. I got that last year, and I just haven't had time to play it yet. I've played the original Link's Awakening all the way through, so it wouldn't be like going into it blind. But it would be kind of fun to experience the remake and see what they changed. If nothing else, the visuals in that remake, from what I've seen, are gorgeous. Actually, that reminds me, one of my favorite things I've ever gotten from going to PAX was in 2019, for playing the Link's Awakening demo. They gave out these keychains of the Link design from that game. And they're like really high quality keychains. Like, if you've seen the Link's Awakening amiibo, it's basically that quality, just smaller. So, it's very funny. On my shelf, I have the amiibo and the keychain right next to each other. And it looks like that old meme of, like, don't speak to me or my son ever again. Because they're just, like, the same exact design, but one's slightly smaller. Alright, let's go milk the cows again. No, it's just you. Would you mind leaving me be? Eventually, Gary will stop being depressed and I can give him gifts again. But you know, considering what he's been through, I'm not expecting that to happen for a while. Oh, guess they're not ready quite yet. Oh, that's right. I didn't get a chance to milk them until like 10:30, so they're not going to be ready till like 8 at least. Okay, I want to test something really quick. Since when did I had melons out here? I could have made that the entire time? I'm a fool. I'm a dang fool. Tomamello salad. Alright, check this out. I'm a pro chef. I'm a real Gordon Ramsay now. Pickled veggies times 1. Let me double check what I need for this. Caro tern, sweet tern, tomato, raw turnip. So I need turnips for 1. Basically anything mixed with turnip. Alright, tomorrow I'm buying some turnips. Oh my gosh, this rain is intense. Man, rain is nice. I love a good rainy day. It's just such a chill vibe every time. Like, there is nothing quite like going to like work on art or something and just sitting next to a window as it's raining and you work. No, no, Garrett, I'm not here to talk to you. What brings you here? I'm just stopping by. Aha! I've been looking forward to this. Thanks a bundle. Here you go. It ain't much, but you deserve a reward. If I need something else, I'll let you know. Begins flowering in summer and fruiting in autumn. Alright, I was gonna set up that shop today. I completely forgot. Oops. Put away a few of the fish so I can use them for recipes later on. We'll put in 3 of each milk. I definitely want to start saving up more ingredients now that we're getting further along in the game and can actually afford to not sell every single little thing. Oops. Alright, let's go to sleep. Alright, at some point during today I'm gonna get up and stretch again, get a drink and all that. Probably do it when we're mining. Oh! Oh, that's nice! There is actually a conch shell there! That's awesome. Okay, more rain. Grig's Fishing Diary. Cooking Your Catch, Episode 1. Seafood recipes don't have to be difficult to taste delicious. Here's a simple one for marinade. Combine a fish, a turnip, an aromatic herb, and viola. And voila! Viola. God, that's not even close. All there is to it. With a little cooking experience under your belt, you can also make sashimi by simply cutting up a fresh fish of your choice. That was oddly a tongue twister. I'm gonna stick with the rain hood, but we're gonna go with the cow print. I'm working hard each and every day. You can bet the farm on that. Ha ha. Okay, I sold a chicken, which means we can plant another one of those. Once I get a larger coop, I can start hatching more ducks as well. I don't know if there's any other birds in the game besides those 2. I'll be honest, I didn't even know there were ducks in the game until today. So, you know. Ooh. Oh, that one's already done. Oh! Oh, that's right, the fruit will fall off if you forget about it. So, we've got bananas. We've got peaches. I would assume you can make hybrid crops with these fruits as well. Come on. I see that last peach up there. Oh man, we're gonna get so much money selling these to Van. That's exciting. I completely forgot that these were growing in. Come on. Come on. I see you, Peach. There we go. And one more tree. There we go. 8 bananas and 40 peaches. Let's just see how much those sell for really quick. Bananas are 105 each. Peaches are 120 each. Nice. Well, we are saving those for when Van is in town. Alright, let's mix a peach and a banana. Huh, these are kind of different from the others. I reckon they're banana seeds. Try planting them in spring, summer, autumn, winter. Alright, any season, I guess. Let's try peaches and watermelons. Huh, I think they're just plain old seeds. I ended up making peach seeds. Well, okay, so I guess if you try and mix ones that grow on trees and ones that are root crops, they won't mix. Makes sense. I'm gonna try mixing a grape seed and a peach seed. Greach seeds! I don't like that name. Okay, so those are all seasons as well. Alright, what do you say we get the crops we need for, Garrett? For his pickled veggies. Oh, excuse me. Oh wait, I actually do need to go where she's standing. Excuse me. Pickled veggies, carotern, and sweetern. So I would assume that's sweet potato and carrot. So we need 2 turnip seeds. We need 2 turnip seeds, and we also need to hope that these will grow during any season. I'm very excited to have hybrid crops now. The method for getting them is a little tedious, because you have to do it like one at a time. But hey, I'm still excited to mess with this. Hey, good to see you. Hey, our quiet guy is considered unattractive. It's just a girl I dated once told me I was boring because I hardly ever said anything. But talking's not my thing, so what am I supposed to do? That's a mood right there. I am not a very talkative person. I kinda have to get past that for streaming, obviously, but yeah, in my real life, I am a very quiet person most of the time. Alright, we'll buy 20 turnip seeds. Buy 15 sweet potatoes. Actually, no, we'll only buy 5. And then we will buy 6 carrot seeds. Oh, we forgot to water the grave again today. And by water, I mean polish, but either way, we forgot to clean the grave. There was kind of a lot going on, so, you know. Ice cold milk, any rank, A rank plus. Apple seeds times 5. A wakasagi. Alright, yeah, I can do those. Those are easy. In fact, I may have a wakasagi in the fridge. But first, we need to go talk to Vinny. Caro turned seeds, nice. Hang on, what did that just say? From winter to summer. Ah, shoot, that's a problem. Wait, grows quickly. I'm gonna try planting one of those. Sweet turn seeds. Spring, summer, winter. Okay, so I'm only gonna try planting one of each of those. Because if they don't grow by the end of the season, I'm gonna be in trouble. I also don't know if I can actually plant them over here, since it mentions they only grow in high quality soil. We'll try. When does carrot grow? Autumn to winter. Only in autumn. Alright, so those can just be saved for now. Let's see what other hybrids we can get right now. I guess today is just going to be the day of messing around with this. Whoops, whoops. Alright, let's see what other seed options we've got. Am I really that boring? Anyways, what do you want to buy? We'll buy 10 strawberry seeds. Um, 10 tomato seeds. And 10 watermelon seeds. And we're just going to experiment to see what we can get with all of these. Whoops. I probably should have checked that. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. First off, let's go get our recipe. Because we haven't done that yet today. Let's let the animals back outside as well. And then we're gonna go sell some fish. We'll set up our shop in the middle of town and see if anyone's willing to buy anything. Do we have anything we could get out of our inventory by giving gifts? Oh wait, who was it that wanted the Wakasaki? Alright, San. So we'll go talk to her in a minute. Cheese fondue. Nice. We still can't make cheese until we get... Pooey, please back up from the horse. We can't make cheese fondue until we can make cheese. So... can make cheese right now if you go to the beach. That's not how it works. Can't believe you would lie like this. Oh, perfect. There you are. Oh, wait. No. Oh, it's hot. You can have the large wakasagi. Brilliant! Thank you so much for this. I'm told these are quite difficult to come by. Here's your just reward. I insist. If I need anything else, I shall be sure to keep you informed. I should probably wait a little longer. So let's... Is there a flower I only have one of in the inventory? No? Well, you can have a flower for now. Let's see. Let's put away all the flowers for now. We don't really need a bunch of them in the inventory. Put away one of each of these items. Generally, even if it's not something I'll have a use for, I like to keep at least one of every item. Except golden wool. I will be selling that for sure. I have no reason to hang on to that. Just like I have no reason to still be holding on to the fodder. What am I doing? Chat, I'm sorry, I'm a fool. I'm a dang fool. Did I already check on them today? Yeah. Alright, let's try a couple different mixes. So, let's try strawberries and tomatoes. Biritoma. Spring, summer, autumn. Okay, we can plant those. Strawberries and carrots. Okay, those did not mix. Strawberries and sweet potatoes. Extra sweet potatoes. Straw sweet seeds. Interesting. Strawberries and watermelon. Straw mellow seeds. Spring summer. Strawberries and turnips. Turnberry seeds. Spring, autumn, winter. Let's see. Tomatoes and turnips. Turnmato. I love some of these names. Tomatoes and sweet potatoes. Sweetoma. Spring, summer, autumn. Alright, let's go plant a few of these. Okay, I'm actually going to have to check the inventory on this. So I'm just going to sort these really quick. Straw mellow, so can't plant that. Spring to autumn, spring to autumn, autumn to spring. Autumn to spring. And then these ones are trees. So Turnmato, Berrytoma, Straw Sweet, and Sweetoma. Oh wait, hang on. Did I read that description wrong? Yeah, that's autumn to spring. So I can just plant these three right now. Alright. No, rain, stop. So I think I'll make a few more of like the Sweetoma seeds, since they can grow right now. 10 hybrid crops, 35 wonders so far. Alright, let's get a few more of the Sweetoma really quick, and then we'll go set up shop. Oh, it's nice that they speed it up if you've done it before. I do wish you could just throw in multiple at once, but it's not really a big deal. Whoops, I did not expect that to happen. Alright, let's go put the animals away and set up shop. So after the next batch of peaches and bananas grow in, I'm going to replace those trees with some hybrid crops. Actually, I can't place them there because they don't grow in bad soil. Maybe I could if I used the fertilizer? I'm not 100% sure on that. Alright, let's start selling. And I am gonna get up and stretch for a second. Oh, hello. I've got my eye on the huge spotted char. How much? Excellent, excellent. Hey, over here. Listen, you. I want the large Amur catfish, so name your price. Oh, ho, ho, now that's a deal I can't refuse. Listen, you. I want the little bucket mouth bass, so name your price. For something that cheap, I'll give him a discount. Might as well build some friendship with him. Don't worry about me, just having a quick look. That's all for today. How much for the marinade? Huh, really? That's not bad at all, thanks. Hi there, sugar. Done with work already? Got my eye on the huge wakasagi. How much? Alright, so... my quest to grab every single GameCube game. I'm now grabbing Harvest Moon: A Wonderful Life. Nice. Yeah, as a heads up, if you were to play that on stream for like jukebox or whatever, I would highly recommend doing the GameCube version over the PlayStation 2 version. From what I understand, the GameCube version runs significantly better and has way less load times. Alright, good. The PlayStation 2 version does have some extra content. It adds one extra marriage candidate and a few other things. But it's not worth it for how bad the load times are in that version. I've mentioned before, I've not played very much of the original. That's because I didn't have it, I didn't own a copy of it as a kid. I borrowed a copy from a friend. And when I did play it years later on the PlayStation 4, the load times were so atrocious that I was not willing to put up with it. Like, they weren't the worst load times in the world. But, like, imagine if there was a several second long loading screen. Just for doing that. Like, yeah, there's a loading screen there, obviously, but it's basically just a transition between scenes. Every single time you go into a building in the PlayStation 1, the load times are rough. And it just adds up so much, especially because, like, you know, if I remember correctly, there was a tool shed here in the PlayStation 2 version, and also the GameCube one. Just in the original version, there was a tool shed. And obviously that means you're going in and out of there a lot, as well as in and out of the barn, in and out of the coop, in and out of your house. Once you have Vinny, you'd be going in and out of here. Yeah. I am very thankful for this remake just because there is a really good version of this game on modern systems now. Like, it's funny, you know, better load times isn't really, like, the most exciting selling point for a game. But man, some games really need that. If you told me 06 had better load times, I would be less interested. Your cow has a massive spot of dirt on it. How dare you? How dare you insult my cow? I will not stand for this. Where are the Sweet Toma seeds? No, wait, that's the one that I can't plant, right? Let me just double check. Yep. Spring to autumn. Perfect. Bye-bye! Getting see friend. What do you mean? It's 9 o'clock at night! Alright, 7th day of summer. Larry's getting bigger by the day, so I couldn't be happier. Oops. I don't have any flowers in my inventory right now, so I'll give her one later in the day. Well, rain is gone, so we're going back to the regular hairstyle. And you know what? I am going to look cool today. I'm going to wear my best winter outfit. I'd love to be a real nature sprite. Oops. No, not more rain. Right. Wait a second, I just thought of something. Never mind. I thought they specifically mentioned the name in that episode. That's the one where, like, the space crew finds a planet with a talking plant. I really thought they named it as Vinny in that as well. Okay, nothing to grab over here. If it's gonna rain, then I don't see any reason to water the crops right now. I'll just check on... I should go to the grave before I do much else. Oh, it's just you. It's been decades since... Alright, we've read this before. It's very sad dialogue, honestly. Like, I feel like I'm kind of trivializing it, coming over here to, like, clean the grave as a minigame every day. But, like, honestly, it is a pretty... It's sad. Like, it's legitimately kind of sad, because you get to know Nina over that first year. So when she dies off screen, it's pretty unexpected. That said, I am the master at cleaning graves, apparently. Like, have you ever seen anyone clean a grave this well? I don't think so. This is why they call me the Grave Cleaning Tunes. They don't call me that. Please don't call me that. I feel like making you clean the grave is how the game makes you interact with Gary. Yeah, that is a nice way of, like, guiding you towards this part of the game. It's more so the fact that I'm coming over here every single day and doing it. Like, alright, hang on, I gotta put everything else on hold while I go clean a grave really quick for a quick minigame. But, like, jokes aside, I do genuinely like that. I've mentioned before, but, like, one of the reasons I like the earlier, like, Story of Seasons or Harvest Moon games is because, like, topics like death or, like, alcoholism or whatever, they are actually present in the game, and, like, obviously they don't linger on those kind of heavy topics, but you need those heavy topics in a game in order for, like, the lighter stuff to feel more satisfying. Like, you need the highs and lows in order to fully enjoy it. And I feel like a lot of later games, both in this series and just in, like, farming sims in general, a lot of games just lean too far into, like, the, like, oh, it's happy-go-lucky, it's fun and chill and cozy. You need the negative stuff, too. Alright, we are going to have so many peaches to sell to Van. Tomorrow is going to be amazing. So I think I can start cutting down most of these peach trees now. Actually, I might have to wait a little bit longer. I think they have one more harvest in them. Or they might just refill by the end of today, and then I can cut them down. Considering that peach just spawned in right now. There's the rain. I was wondering about that. Come on. Come on. There we go. Oh my gosh. I'm not sure why the peaches are all growing in as I'm shaking the trees, but I'd like them to stop. Alright. Let's grab this herb. Pretty soon we're going to have some more crops to grow. Because tomorrow we'll be able to afford the next facility, which is expanding the actual soil. Wait, hang on. Hang on. Well, I was going to bring my son with me, but I don't know where he's run off to. Oops. Alright, let's see what recipe we can get, and then we'll do a quick trip to the mines. I'll have to give one of these flowers to Cecilia when I get home. Want to learn about a new recipe? I found out about this one recently. Learned the recipe for strawberry shortcake. Nice. Well, that's a fun one. Alright. Let's see what we can find. Can already see 2 coins buried down there. Oops, why is that zoomed in? Hope everyone's doing good tonight. This has been a really fun night of the Story of Seasons. It's always a chill time playing this game. No, originally I was planning to do a playthrough on stream and a playthrough off stream. But I don't know, I'm kind of enjoying these more doing it all on stream. It's nice actually seeing like the events for the first time live rather than finding them off stream and then like trying to make sure I show them all. Been researching to make Luigi poor. I know what you're talking about, but that just sounds funny out of context. So, I don't know why, but that reminds me, there was an interview that came out today about Pikmin 4. Or, really, it's more about the Pikmin series in general. Like, there's a few questions about Pikmin 4 itself, but most are just, like, general questions about the series. There were some interesting answers in there. Like, they actually got some good questions. The obvious one that was asked, because, of course, it's the thing that was on everyone's mind with the series, was, why did Miyamoto say it was nearing completion in 2015 when it released in 2023? So, according to that interview, the actual answer is that, like, essentially they had a smaller team just kind of tinkering with the game for a few years after Pikmin 3 released. But it wasn't, like, in full production at the time. It seems like, based on, like, interviews like that, it seems like the way they work on Pikmin is that, like, they will work on it for a while, but they don't get a big team focused in on it until, like, they're ready to roll and, like, actually ready to make the game. So, like, they'll tinker away at it, try new ideas, test new things, get a feel for what direction the series is going to go in, and then, like, as the people involved wrap up other projects, they start bringing them on to do Pikmin full-time. So, essentially, that's what happened with the Pikmin 4 in 2015 thing, was that they did start working on it after Pikmin 3, but it wasn't that close to completion. And I mean, you can kind of tell that if you look at, like, the people involved in the development of Pikmin 4. Like, a lot of the, like, lead developers on that game were, like, people that worked on, like, Breath of the Wild, for instance, and other big games in the last few years. Like, it seems like they shifted development around multiple times over the last decade. And then, as they finished up other projects, they were brought back onto Pikmin to actually finish it. Which, you know, that's probably a better way of working on it, is to, like, you know, work on it when you want to work on it, give it the time it needs to turn out well. And, I mean, sure enough, Pikmin 4 may have taken a decade, but it's quite possibly the best game in the series, so clearly whatever they did paid off. At the very least, it's just nice to know that that quote from so many years ago was not actually in reference to Hey Pikmin. Because that was kind of the big assumption for a while, was that, like, oh, well, he said Pikmin 4, but he actually meant Hey Pikmin because Hey Pikmin came out in 2017. But no, it was just multiple projects in development at once, and one of them happened to finish before the other. Which, as a artist who constantly jumps from project to project, I can totally get that. You know, at some point I really need to pick up Hey Pikmin. I avoided it for years because I just assumed it was not good. Because, you know, like, it kind of came off as having the same kind of vibe as, like, Yoshi's New Island or Chibi Robo Ziplash. Just like a cheap 3DS 2D platformer. But in the last, like, year or so, I've been hearing way more positive things about Hey Pikmin. Essentially that it's, you know, it's obviously not the same thing as having the actual series on a handheld. But that it doesn't quite deserve the flack it gets. I mean, I want to give it a shot for myself. And thankfully, because it's a game that no one gives a shit about, I can probably get it at a fairly decent price. I mean, by fairly decent, I probably mean, like, actual retail price. But considering the 3DS is no longer a thing, like, that's not too shabby. I don't know. In general, I'm not a fan of, like... I really don't like just dismissing a game outright, even if I don't like the direction it's going. Looks like someone's having fun with that ball. But yeah, I'm not really a fan of, like, writing something off just because it's not the direction I want it to go in. So, I want to actually go back and give it a fair chance. And if I don't like it, then alright. But if I do like it, then alright. So I just realized I left the Smash music on. Whoops. I mean, there's a lot of ambient music during this game, so I guess that's not a big deal, but I'll try to remember to turn it off as I actually leave the mine. Let's get our fancy outfit on. Whoops. Let's get our fancy outfit on for real this time. Okay, so we got a couple things we can give to Van. We don't have very much milk, though. That's a shame. Not super unexpected, though. It's the summer. From what I understand, during summer and winter, you get less milk in this game. So... yeah, that's gonna be a bit rough. But, oh well. We'll just have to haggle with Van that much more. Alright, Alright, Takakura wanted milk. I guess I can go give him one of them. I'm gonna let the animals out for now. Alright, we'll take the horse just to make sure we get over to the grave in time. Oh, wait. Hey, Takakura. Normal milk. Thanks, kid. Didn't think you'd be the one to take on my request. Here, can't forget your reward. See ya. Takakura, please. Oh, is Gary not over here? Oh, alright. I guess he's not available for that on van days. I guess you can have a fish. Enjoy that, Doc. I'm surprised I haven't drawn him yet, because he's a very good design. Really, I want to draw more fan art related to this game. I have just been very busy. On the subject of art, I'm probably going to do an art stream sometime this week. I would guess Saturday. We'll see. The only thing that might get in the way of that is that I know a couple friends of mine want to start playing through Kirby and the Amazing Mirror, and I have been really looking forward to trying that. Learned the recipe for ink black pasta. Huh. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to trying Amazing Mirror. I don't think I would try it on stream. So, we'll see. You learned the recipe for going to the beach? No, that's beyond me. Why are you like this, Van? May eventually try streaming Amazing Mirror co-op, but I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I'd be down to play it. The online for the Game Boy Advance app on Switch Online is actually really good. If you haven't tried that before, the online for the Game Boy and Game Boy Advance apps are both like really solid. Yeah. Oh yeah, trying it with emulators would probably be rough. I highly recommend at least give it a chance on Switch. The way they handle the online and that, I don't know how they got it to work as well as they do, but it works. It works, it's solid, it is way better than the online for the N64 app. But I mean, the N64 app is also the outlier in being the only one that's like pretty rough online. Like, it's playable, but it definitely like suffers from more lag than the others. So, yeah, I'm trying to think of the right word for this. So, as far as I'm aware, like, the online for Game Boy Advance, I think it's just delay-based rather than, like, rollback. But that works for Game Boy Advance because you're emulating the link cable. It has to be consistent across all 4 games. You can't be doing rollback with 4 separate systems. It's just a disaster waiting to happen. Yeah, the times I've done Game Boy Advance have been remarkably smooth. But in general, that Game Boy Advance emulator that they use is, like, actually really high quality. It's surprising how good it is, actually. Like, again, the other systems haven't had awful emulators. Like, N64 can be a bit rough, but it's N64. Emulation for that system in general is just not great. Obviously, I would expect better from Nintendo's own version, but it's not the worst. Most of the issues it's had have since been patched out. NES runs... I mean, it's NES. It runs fine. Super Nintendo runs fine. The online for it is great because it is actually rollback. Genesis is also fantastic. It runs... It uses rollback for online, and also, I think it was developed by M2, who do, like, most Genesis emulation. So, like, if you've played any Genesis emulator, like, it's gonna be consistent with, like, the usual results. It's good. When I say Genesis emulator, I do mean, like, official ones, like the Sega 3D Classics or whatever, or like Sega Ages. Like M2's been doing this stuff for a while, and they're consistently good at it. The thing I really like with the Game Boy and Game Boy Advance emulators is they have a thing on there for, like... Essentially, it's a CRT filter, except it's not CRT. It's just a filter that makes it look authentic to a Game Boy Advance screen. And it's, again, shockingly good. Like, I believe it adjusts the frame rate a little bit to match, like, how the actual system would output. It adds back in some of, like, the image ghosting you would have on the actual system. There's a few good examples of it you can find online, but, like, for instance, there's certain animations in, like, Link's Awakening that don't display right on most Game Boy Advance emulation, but do on the actual official Switch emulator. It's wild. Now I wish we could get an N64 one with, like, that same level of quality, because that would be great. Alright, it's time to haggle with Van. Don't have as much stuff as usual, unfortunately, but we do have a ton of peaches. In fact, let's take 8 of those out. Alright, let's sell all this. 33,000? I changed my mind. Van, no. Van, why did I befriend you if you're gonna be like this, Van? Van, I can't forgive this betrayal this time. You've gone too far. I hyped up how last time I got the first try, and now you're really gonna do me like this? This is a betrayal on the highest level. Actually, wait. Let's put that back. Alright, come on, Van. Alright, yeah, second try. Nice. Nothing new to buy. Let's sell a couple other things. I just realized I forgot to sell most of the bananas. Oops. Two haggles in a row. Check that out. That is pro gamer behavior right there. And to celebrate, we're going to give this away. How's Story of Seasons going? It's going good. Our goal for today is to get through the summer of year 2. And we're almost done. We're on day 8 of 10, so we're going a little bit longer. Dalton's goal for the stream is to go to the beach. You know what, Juker? Just for you, I will go to the beach. It's happening. But first... oh, whoops. Alright, we're gonna breed those sheep. We're gonna order the amazing field. Oh, I need food. For a second, I was really worried that the game was going to be like, oh man, you just ate the entire stack of 20 of those. I'm just chugging soup. Alright, let's do some fishing. Actually, yeah, we'll do some fishing and then we'll give one of these to Carter. Yeah, we're finally here. It's the beach. No, you asked for the beach for so long, you get to experience the beach. Let's see how much I can catch and possibly sell to Van before the day ends. I don't like that Carter's just back there watching, judging. Like, am I doing good enough? Am I not doing good enough? I don't think I'm doing good enough. He's leaving. Carter, please, I'm trying my best. I'm out here waist deep in the ocean to go fishing. They really should build like a dock or something down here. Oh, we should go give some coins to Pooey. Here's 100G. Alright, we are almost good on that goal. He can have a little red sea bream. Okay, so I'll fish until about 5:30, and then I will run up to Van's shop. Okay, I've got just enough time for one fish as long as it bites. Come on. The rare time that I actually use this ability. Alright, this is it. One more haggle with Van. You know, at that rate, it's not even worth haggling. You know what? Sure, I can open up my shop for a second. Oh, whoops. I did not realize that would put them all up there. Alright, yeah, we'll do that. Garrett just freaking booked it past the shop. It's like, I'm not buying anything, I don't have the money for this. Not interested by. Matthew, please. Please. Ah. Gary? Alright, we'll give Gary all the discounts. Matthew will not get the discounts. Even though he is totally within earshot, I can hear me giving a better deal to someone else. Alright, I think that's enough for today. I'll just let my horse sleep there. Alright, let's milk the cows. Thank you, Adobe Creative Cloud, for giving me a prompt that's like, hey, why don't you use AI for this or that? It's like, no, I will not. Thank you very much. I will never do that, actually. Adobe, why do you suck? I pretty much only use them for Premiere at this point. Alright, let's go to bed. We got 2 more days left for this stream. Oh boy, more rain. Okay, let's go back to this one, because I don't think we've seen this before. Turn off the lights and greet your terrors. This is Frightful Fear Fest, where we shock you with the most bone-chilling tales on TV. Guaranteed. Today's fright was brought to us by a student. We'll call them H. Hold on to your hats. Most nights, I tend to stay up late studying. I have to, or I won't get into a good college. But recently, I've become terrified of staying up. See, something happened about a week ago. I was studying in my room, like normal. My mom usually brings me a small snack around 1 a.m. 1 a.m.? Oh my god. But that night, I heard her voice a bit earlier than normal. "Your food's ready, dear," she said. Usually, she'd come into my room and leave my food on the desk, but that night, she didn't. After a while, I heard her say it again. "Your food's ready, dear." I thought maybe her hands were full this time, so I opened the door myself. But it was my old man, crouched down and doing an impression of my ma. When our eyes met, he laughed awkwardly and scuttled back down the hall and into the living room. There was no food. Still confused, I headed down to the living room. "Is something wrong?" my ma asked. I glanced over at my old man to see him glaring at me with this terrifying look in his eyes. I decided to keep my mouth shut and went back into my room. By the time 1 a.m. hit, my ma brought some food up. For real this time. I've brought up what happened that night with her, but she wouldn't believe a word of it. Of course she wouldn't. My old man's a pretty serious guy, so why would he do something like that? I mean, I still don't believe it either, to be honest. But it's happened every day since then, and it's about that time tonight, too. "Your food's ready, dear." That wasn't scary at all. That was like the most normal story of the bunch. That story was literally just... yeah, my dad did an impression and it scared me. Spooky stuff, I know. Maybe I can be a farmer and a supermodel. No. No, I can't. Oh god, don't remind me of that Joker. That's awful. You know, the worst part about that is that, like, the literal idea of the picture of, like, oh, it's Mona Lisa painting, like, Da Vinci or whatever, like, that's a funny idea. It's just done in the most half-assed bullshit, unimpressive, unfunny way possible. Like, if an actual artist did that, they would know how to make it good. But it wasn't made by an artist. It was made by AI bullshit. Oh, I need to put the animals back inside. I won't let you deceive me like this. I'm gonna get this grave so freaking clean, you don't even know. There's never a grave that has been this clean before. Perfect. Nice. Alright, let's grab these flowers, then we'll go get our recipe for the day, and then we'll head up to the mine. Yo, thank you for the follow. Epona, please? I need to go. Come on. Wakey wakey. Epona, please. There we go. Yeah, welcome to the stream. We're just chilling out today with some Story of Seasons, A Wonderful Life. Our goal today is to finish up the first summer, or the second summer. We're in chapter 2 right now. We're on day 9, so we're just about done. Probably be going for like another 20 or 30 minutes. Alright, so let's head on over to the mine. These next 2 days will be nice and quick. Mainly going to be doing some fishing and some mining. I really hope those hybrid crops grow in before the end of the season, because otherwise that's going to be sad. Come on. Come on, take the lure. Come on. There we go. Alright, that's enough of that. Let's head on down here. Alright, let's see what we can find. hope everyone's having a good night tonight. If you're new here, we do this roughly every week. This is our Farm Monday stream. So on Mondays, I will play through various farming sims. Usually Story of Seasons or Stardew Valley. So right now we're going through Story of Seasons: A Wonderful Life. I'm trying to get through one season a week. It's been going good so far. Been making some pretty good progress this stream. We're definitely starting to get to the point where we can like actually make some real decent money. It took a while to get there. But yeah, now we're starting to get more cows, we can get more milk each week. We're about to get a upgrade to our farm so we can plant more crops. It's been a fun time.